Good morning and welcome in on this Monday. Dan Hardenbrook, glad to be back with you. Hope your weekend went well. Let's start off the brand new week with a look at your latest local news from around the region. This is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your local news today brought to you by Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
1 in 8 women will develop breast cancer sometime in her life.
That's Tracy Meaden, mammographer at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, who says it's not all gloom and doom.
We have a 3D hologic machine, so it's catching about 40% more breast cancers.
That means breast cancer is very preventable if you get regular mammograms.
For the elder ones who are thinking about stopping having mammograms, there's always a risk of still getting it in your later years.
When should you begin testing?
Typically, you start getting screening mammograms at 40 years old, but you can get them as early as 35 if you have a family history of breast cancer. And then you can also get them as early as 30 if you're feeling any kind of palpable lump or having any symptoms like that.
Talk to your doctor about getting a mammogram during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Helen Newberry Joy, your health, our passion.
In your latest local news this morning, Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center reminding the community the Gibson Family Clinic services will again move to a new temporary location. Starting today, the Gibson Family Health Clinic and walk-in clinic services will be relocated to mobile unit number 1 in the hospital's west parking lot. While the west entrance is closed as part of ongoing construction and renovation projects, patients in need of services in the west wing of the hospital can enter through the main entrance to the hospital on the south side of the building. Helen Newberry Joy Hospital is committed to minimizing any disruption to the patient care. Thanks to the community for their continued patience during the transition period. Hours for the mobile unit in the Gibson Family Health Clinic and walk-in clinics will be Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., Friday and Saturday and Sunday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Again, Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center reminding the public their walk-in clinic will move to the mobile unit number 1 starting today. The LMAS District Health Department has announced an open house at their Luce County office here in Newberry. The LMAS open house for the Luce County office will be October 16th. That event will run from 3 until 6 p.m. at the LMAS Luce County office on Hamilton Lake Road here in Newberry. As part of the event, they'll offer flu shots, water test kits, car seat checks, information on different programs through the department, as well as harm reduction services. You're invited. You can bring out the whole family. For more information, you can go to lmasdhd.org. Check out the most recent edition of the Newberry News. LMAS is currently hosting open houses in all of their local communities. The Luce County office open house is October 16th from 3 until 6 p.m. A benefit event is coming up for a friend and neighbor in need. Newberry resident Jenny Burton needs assistance with medical and travel expenses to help battle cancer treatments. Newberry's going to rally behind one of their friendliest faces with a benefit dinner and cornhole tournament. It'll come up October 26th at the American Legion Post 74 in Newberry, with the event running from 3 until 8 p.m. There'll be a dine-in or take-out spaghetti bake dinner. The bar will be open to the public. Live music from No BS, a bake sale, silent auction, 50-50 raffle. An entry for the cornhole tournament will be $25 per person. If you have any questions or would like to donate auction items, you can contact 906-322-5502. Community organizations are coming together to host an event to help raise funds for the Feeding America food distributions that take place in Newberry. The annual Buy One, Give One BOGO Luncheon features soup, sandwiches, a bake sale, and raffle baskets. It returns this year, Saturday, November 2nd, from 11 until 1 at our Redeemer Lutheran Church. That's on West John Street in Newberry. $10 for adults, kids 10 and under are $5. Buying one meal at the event will raise funds to give one meal to local families in need through NAMA's Feeding America food trucks. The event is being co-hosted and sponsored by the Our Redeemer Lutheran Church and the First Presbyterian Church in Newberry. That BOGO luncheon will help raise funds for the Newberry Area Ministerial Association to continue funding Feeding America food truck distributions each month right here in Newberry. Last year's event raised almost $4,000 for the program. Mark your calendars. The BOGO luncheon fundraiser for the Feeding America food distributions will take place Saturday, November 2nd. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. That is your latest local news this morning. It's your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your local news today brought to you by Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health is their passion. For a full range of services they provide right here close to home in our communities, go online to hnjh.org. Time now to check in with sports this morning. A big day for both the Lions and the Packers in NFL action. Lions blasted the Dallas Cowboys on national TV. The 47-9 victory yesterday afternoon proves the Lions to 4-1 on the season. Jared Goff threw for 315 yards and 3 touchdowns. David Montgomery added a pair of scores on the ground. Lions picked off Dak Prescott 2 times. Backup quarterback Cooper Rush once as well. The only bad news for the Lions was that they lose star defensive lineman Aiden Hutchinson. Hutchinson underwent surgery following the contest for a broken tibia. Is expected to miss the remainder of the season. Packers put up plenty of offense in a 34-13 win over the Arizona Cardinals. Puts Green Bay at 4-2 on the season. Jordan Love threw for 258 yards and 4 touchdowns. The Packers controlled the contest, dominating from start to finish. Both the Packers and the Lions continue to chase the Minnesota Vikings, who were unbeaten at their bye week this week. Nearly 12,000 fans packed the Superior Dome for a special basketball exhibition yesterday. UP native and college basketball Hall of Famer Tom Izzo brought his Michigan State Spartans to the UP, take on the Northern Michigan Wildcats in a game at NMU's Superior Dome. As part of the ceremony honoring Izzo's return for the first time as Michigan State's head coach for a game in the UP. Izzo had his jersey retired by NMU, where he was a star guard back in the 1970s. Izzo has gone on to build one of the most decorated careers in college basketball history. His Spartans were ready for the trip. They win it 70-53 over NMU in that contest. Your latest local weather forecast for the day today. Your Columbus Day will feel a bit chilly, mostly cloudy and a high in the mid-40s. Northeast winds 5 to 10. Rain moving into the area tonight could mix with winter precipitation. Mostly cloudy skies and overnight low in the low 30s. Northeast winds 5 to 10. Going to want to get those plants inside. Tuesday, scattered showers, mostly cloudy, a high in the mid-40s. North winds 10 to 15, gusting as high as 25. Wednesday, we start to warm back up as we head into the second half of the week. Mostly sunny, highs in the mid-50s. I'm Dan Hardenbrook. This is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM.
October is Health Literacy Month, a time to highlight the power of understanding your health. Health literacy means knowing how to find, understand, and use information to make the best decisions for your well-being. From managing medications to navigating doctor visits, health literacy helps you stay informed and in control. It reduces stress, improves outcomes, and empowers you to advocate for yourself and your loved ones. Let's break down barriers and build a healthier future together. Take time this month to ask questions, seek trusted information, and share what you learn.
Good morning and welcome in on this Monday. Dan Hardenbrook, glad to be back with you. Hope your weekend went well. Let's start off the brand new week with a look at your latest local news from around the region. This is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your local news today brought to you by Helen Newberry Joy Hospital.